Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, Monday through Thursday. Now this is just the introduction, so if you want to go straight to your reading, which could be your ascending, rising, moon, Venus, Jupiter, any of Mercury, any of those, just press the timestamp down there and you should bypass. I hope you watch the introduction at least one time. Anyway, I am reading for Monday through Thursday. I am going to be using my Radley Valentine decks for this. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will use my Guardian Tarot cards, my Guardian Angels. I will also use my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the introduction and when we do kind of a universal overview, what's going on in this whole big world of ours, I use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and my Colette Baron Reed The Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So we have July 4th. In the United States, that is Independence Day. That is when the Declaration of Independence was supposed to have been signed. Now, I've talked about this type of energy. That would be July 4th, 1776, the birth of the nation. Now, Pluto, we talked about Pluto. Pluto in Capricorn was in the exact same spot right around February 19th, February 22nd, 2022. So there was, Pluto is about tearing things down and then rebirthing them. It's about transforming also. So there is that really strong energy, more so there. But for right now, Pluto is very close, because it went retrograde, it is very close to where it was back in February 19th, 22nd. I think it's either a degree away or it's a minute away. However you want to look at that. Now, two other things. One is that Mars transitions into Taurus. That is on July 5th, early in the morning. Mars, god of war, god of power. Well, they're all powerful, but, very assertive type of energy. Taurus has a little more, if you want to say a little more common sense. We'll kind of say, let's go slow, let's take things easy, but we will be very directional. Taurus does not stop, but Taurus really makes their plans, okay? The Taurus energy, I should say, makes the plans. So we have the god of war, god of power, very forceful, but yet at the same time, there's a lot of strategy happening with Taurus energy here too. Then we have Mercury transitioning into Cancer. Now, Mercury has been in Gemini, where, if you think about it, Mercury is very about communications, also about electronics, very fast pace. And being in Gemini, it was, basically hearing things, being told things, saying things without any real filters. They love each other. Now it goes into Cancer. Cancer is about family, is about, emotions. Cancer has all the feels. So having Mercury in Cancer, transitioning from, basically, from Gemini, which was just in your face, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. Now, Cancer puts a little bit of the filter on. Doesn't necessarily doesn't really dilute it, but it's a little bit, I don't even want to say kinder, is a little more emotional in the communications. So we've got some interesting energies right there. So, between those, it could be a very interesting time. Yes, right now, as of today, I did check the Schumann resonance, and we're kind of in that lull again. But that lull snaps, and I'm not I don't know enough about Schumann resonance to really speak on it. I share with you what I do know, but I know when I see those white spikes, it's like, wow, things are happening. Now, let's see what we've got here. Let's go on and just see what we have. Let's ask higher power, what do you want to tell us? Remember, I am an intuitive channeler, spiritual channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to open myself, like I said, and let the words come through. So let's see what higher power may have for us or wants to tell us. Higher power, what do you say? Higher power, Holy Spirit, God. Oh, King of Cups. That one pops. When they pop out, it means something. Okay, King of Cups has been through the emotional ringer and yet still has hope, still feels that love is there, still feels that things can happen for the good. Okay, but we'll talk more about that in just a second. Let's go. Oh, another card has fallen. Oh, something. Oh, a couple of cards are here. These are things. So actually, in many ways, these are very positive energies here. But these cards flipped while I was doing my shuffling. So let's see what we have here. Normally we pull out 3. Anything that is reversed has a little stronger kind of pay attention. Court cards has dual energies. So if you talk about, and this way I won't have to say it in the main readings. If you talk about a page, the page's underlying energy is Earth, and that would be Pentacles. That would be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Now, we do have stuff going on in Capricorn. We do have stuff going on in Taurus. Remember, Mars is going into Taurus. So there, and it's also Taurus is in the North Node. So there is a lot of Taurus energy going on. Now, it is about your money, your job, your career. Now we go to the Knight. The Knight, the underlying energy is fire. Fire is Aries. We have, we still have, what's in Aries? Oh, Jupiter's in Aries. So we have Aries and we have Leo, Sagittarius, passionate, burning, very determined, very committed energy. So then we have the Queen. The Queen's underlying energy is water. Water is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's our cups. It's fluid. It's emotional. It has all the feels. So when I was talking about Cancer, it's, it feels very deeply. And then we have the King. The King's underlying energy is swords or air, and that is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We still have, I think we have Saturn that is in Aquarius, and we have Gemini. We have Venus that's in Gemini, and Mercury is just about to transition out of Gemini into Cancer. Thought processes, hearing news, also really strategic type of thinking. So here we have this King of Cups. The King of Cups is a leader. The King of Cups is a very strong. All the kings are very strong leaders. They want, they do want what is best. However, they look at it a little bit differently. They want what's best for their kingdoms. The King of Cups, while it has that strategy, that clear thinking of the King of Swords, Cups has a lot of feels to it. It has a lot of, the King of Cups has gone through the emotional ringer. He has seen things from, such happiness to such despair, and yet comes out in a much better place. This is the one that has, when we talk about emotional quotients, EQs, right? Emotional quotients. The King of Cups has a very high understanding, high empathy, and a high emotional quotient. Very mature, has, like I said, has gone through the ropes, has gone through everything you can imagine, but still loves, follows his heart, and wants what's best for the world. Okay? So we have something there. We have this major energy, very ruling energy that does want something that is good for the world, good, and does feel the world's pain, does feel what people are going through. So I also feel like we do need to, this is not necessarily universal or God, but it does mean to me that we need to put out into, I don't know, I don't necessarily say put to the universe, because when it's to the universe, I want to make sure it's going to light energy. So you figure that one out for yourself. But I want to put out that, hey, we need some help here. And the King of Cups has a big ear and tries to listen and tries to help in ways that he can. Okay? Now we come to the Six of Swords. Now numbers have meanings. So 6 is the number of man. It's the energies we put into things. Swords, again, is our air energy. Again, that's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And this is things transitioning. This is things moving. Now the thing is, you haven't arrived where you need to go yet. You haven't, we haven't gotten to exactly. We're still in transitional energy, but because of it, there are things that we're leaving behind that weren't necessarily helpful for us. And at the same time, it's, we are heading towards that unknown future. So we don't really know where we're going. We just feel like, oh, anything's got to be better than where we've been. Okay? And there's a helper with this. I don't know if the three of them are, we have a feminine energy, a child energy, and a masculine energy. I don't know if they're a family. I don't know, how the connection is per se. I'm not, but I do feel like it's basically for man, woman, and child. Things are transitioning. Generally, again, transitioning to something better than where we've been. Okay? Because then we come to, oh, look at that. We have sixes all around here too. 666. Interesting with that too. So here we come to the Six of Rods or Six of Wands. Now, this is our fire energy. This is that Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. And again, passionate, burning. Now, we have this, we have whoever this is this is about victory. So whatever you're going into, there is something that is, celebratory. There is a celebration happening. There is people saying, yay, here's the king, or here's the ruler, because, we have that crown on, the, whatever that is, olive leaves type of thing, crown, things are happening, positive energies, wonderful energies happening here. This is generally about acclamation, and this is about riding into victory. Not necessarily because the war, because whatever it is that this energy has been fighting is now over. Okay? So, kind of like there's the cleanup then. Now, this is the Six of Cups. So we have 666. Now, don't get worried. Don't get freaked out by the numbers. The numbers are basically the energies we put into it. If we want to put dark negative energies, if we want to be afraid of these energies, then that's what we will get back. Okay? But if we look at this as, okay, this has something to do with the energy of man, we are part of that, what we're putting forward, then it will be a positive experience. Now, Six of Cups. Cups again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio's in the South Node. We have Cancer. We're in Cancer right now, and Neptune just went retrograde in Pisces. So there is a lot of the water energies, the emotional energy, the feels energy. How are you feeling? This has a lot of kindness. This has, to me, there's a lot of nostalgia with this. Okay, this has a lot of, but so in many ways, this is thinking back to better times and really trying not to necessarily gloss them over or see them through rose-colored glasses. But for the moment, there is also kindness here. There is gentleness here. There is loving energy around here. So there is, again, the sixes rule here, the 666 energy, the number of man. There's a lot of energy, and this is, it's basically the major arcana, which we do not have any of, is more that universal godlike type of energy. The minor arcana, which all of this is the everyday, how do you get through your week? How do you get through your life energy? So the thing that I would say is look for the blessings, look for the good things in life, because there is transition, there is movement. I don't ever see us going backwards. We are going forwards. And if you look, all of these, I do feel, they're all going to what would be my right. They are all going forward. There is no going back. There's no turning back. So let's see. Let me know what you're thinking, how you're interpreting these two, okay? So let's see what we have here. So there's transition energy here. And it is regarding, humanity, humankind. Not necessarily knowing where we're going, but we're going. So let's see. And the king, like I said, the king has a lot of emotional empathy, has a lot of caring energy for his subjects. Okay, now let's see what we have here. The messenger of Earth. So this one pops. So this would be the page of Earth. Now pages were also considered messengers. Okay, so I told you that the page's underlying energy is Earth, and this is Earth. So we actually have swords. We have, so we have swords, which is air, rods, which is fire, cups, which is water, and now we have Earth, which is Earth, and that would be pentacles. That would be our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn has Pluto in it, Taurus, Uranus is in it also, and that's been there for a while, where it's going to have Mars in it. So Mars and Uranus, that's going to be an interesting combination, especially, but that's a little bit down. I think that goes more in August, that we're going to have a little bit of a flare-up between those two there. So, and it's also that North Node, and also Virgo. Interesting thing, just an interesting fun fact. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, except Scorpio has that South Node. They really don't have any planets in them right now. A little bit uneven, a little bit off kilter for us. So the page of Earth, again, money, job, career, could be about home, messages, receiving news. The pages are very enthusiastic. They love to get out there. Usually when I would see for an individual, it'd be like, oh, a new job might be coming, or a new monetary opportunity, really look into it. So, but the page, there could be some messages about money, about jobs, about careers, about, some positive change, because the page of Earth, the page of Pentacles, is a positive messenger, okay, is a positive time. Now, I'm always, like I said, I'm a realist, which is an experienced optimist. So I'm always, very pleased when I see the cards having really very positive messages. Let me know what you're thinking about it. Always like, really? Is it? Yeah, really? Okay, great. I'm glad about it. Anyway, take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. That really does help. So thank you for doing that. And everyone that does it, thank you so much. But why don't we get started with our readings now? Hello, my sweet Scorpios. How are you doing? I have a lot of people in my life that are Scorpios, and you always, always make me giggle. So I love that. I love to, you crack me up in a good way, Let's see what my Scorpios, higher power, what can you tell us for this week for our Scorpios here? Let's see. Here, let's see what we've got here. Here we go. Okay, if you're starting a new opportunity, if you're starting a new job, just be a little cautious. I'm not saying cautious in a way to be afraid. Watch more than, what did they say? We have 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen more than talk this week. Okay, be more aware, and just be a little more aware. Be a little cautious before you jump in. Okay, not to say not to take the job at all. I'm not saying that is not it. Just be a little, like I said, be a little. Just watch a little more. Okay, here we go. First card. These two are reversed, so that has some strong energies. First card, the Lovers, relationships, healing. Coming together. We have that 6 again. 6. We had a bunch of 6s from the, from the beginning, the introduction. We did not have any major arcanas. This is a major arcana. So I would go take a look at that. I think that there's a connection that you might get a message from that. But this is Archangel Raphael. Raphael is healer, is an angelic healer, is an angelic force that will, inside out, whatever it is needed. It does, but remember too, healing can hurt. Ask anyone that's gone through physical therapy. Ask anyone that has recovered from surgery. Healing is not necessarily a pain-free process. A lot of digging up of old energies, digging up of old of old memories too, kind of going back to that again, that introduction with that. So there might be some of that nostalgia going on. There might be some things that are just being really dug up for you, but it goes a long way into your healing process. Okay, so Mercury going into Cancer, there might be some really deep words that come across. Again, this is going to be one of those weeks. Again, that's just really, really pushing you forward, and it's really trying to create a better life, a better energy around you. Okay, it may be you might be a little bit resistant, but it really is going to create something much better for you. Anyway, this is make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. There is also, remember, the lovers also can have a very romantic overtone to it. It can be meeting someone. Again, it's that, again, whatever this is about, it brings up a lot of deep feelings that you need to work on in order for you to go forward. So I would also say, too, that maybe some of the past is blocking you from the relationship possibilities in the present. Okay? Let me know who that one was for, because that was like a lot. Anyway, this one's reversed. The Page of Ariel. So here, now, like I said, we did not have Major Arcana in the introduction, but we did have the 6. We did have the Page of Ariel, a messenger of Earth, in the introduction. Pages, like I said, double Earth. This is Ariel is Earth. This is Earth energy. Okay, money, job, career, home, family. The Page has this new start. The Page is also a messenger, so you could be hearing news, but it's like a fresh new start, a fresh new ability to make some changes, possibly in your job, because it is more job money, maybe even in a, maybe you're buying, I don't know, maybe you're starting a new business even. So it's kind of this exciting time at the same time, and maybe because you want to move forward, maybe that's bringing back some old insecurities too. I'm just going to say again, I feel like you need to be more watchful than you need to talk. Okay? So, listen, watch, and hold some stuff back a little bit, but when you have to speak. But the Page of Ariel is new job, new opportunity, a lot of exciting energy to move forward with. So, reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. I do feel like in order for this, whatever this healing is, it's needed to get you forward. This card is reversed also, and we have the Emperor. So we have a Major Arcana card. Again, we have a 6, number of man. We have a 4, leadership, organization, also stability. The Emperor is Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel brings light to dark situations, brings clarity, okay, helps you to understand. Now, the Emperor, a lot of times I feel the Emperor energy is kind of the masculine, godlike energy. In the other cards, I feel that a lot, but this Emperor does say, hey, you got to get yourself in order. Things have to get in order, okay? You've got to get yourself organized. Whatever these things are happening, there's logic more than emotion during this time also. So even though you might be feeling a lot of emotion going on, there's opportunities coming where you need to kind of, again, taper down the emotional response and think logically through this, okay? But these are 2 universal major arcana energies, so there is something big moving around you, okay? So stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. So whatever this is that you need to take care of, but once that happens, once that healing is done, once things kind of like, get out, it's like now things can blossom for you. Now things can keep moving or move forward to you. And that Page of Ariel and the Emperor just is kind of like saying new opportunities, new ideas, new abilities, even new understanding, new education. You do need to be organized for it. And again, I'm kind of feeling again and again and again, I'm sorry, kind of get in control of the emotional responses, okay? Get in control of the emotion. Getting control over your emotions will help you, especially with that page and the Emperor, energy. So let's see what we have. Guardian angels. What can you tell my lovely, lovely, sweet Scorpios? Here we go. Oh, okay, that one wants to pop. I didn't get to see it, but it started to. Here we go. The helper of abundance. Now, I do believe that this is the Knight of Earth. Okay, the helper I think is the Knight because the messenger is the page and the helper is the Knight. A helper, the Knight's underlying energy is our fire. We talk about what that is: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Abundance is again Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And I do want to say, remember, Pluto is in Capricorn. Pluto is very closely associated with, Scorpio, and it is about transformation. So transformation in your finances, transformation in your job. Just make sure you keep even keel with it. Okay, stay logical. Anyway, although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind, and loyal friend, someone with a big heart, a quick wit, and endless patience. That person could be you. So get organized because there's some, again, this one's, I'm getting kind of a little mixed. I'm kind of, it's very, not unsettling. It's cleansing. It's cleansing. It's very cleansing. And then once it happens, you are golden then. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy we have for our Scorpios to help. Here we go. Golden topaz. Faith, wise action, perseverance, confidence. I would consider looking into getting this for this week, as long as doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. Okay, my Scorpios, there's a lot of emotion happening this week, but you get through it and you rise up, you shine through it. Stay organized though. Anyway, my Scorpios, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. Let's grow the channel. Get it out to people, please. That would be helpful. Anyway, most important thing, as always, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.